This video, right, is going to be the most weirdest video I've ever done. My son has been around several hospitals around Britain. For 5 years, I've been fighting, not just myself, but some beautiful person alongside myself, for care for my son. And he's been refused. Right, refused. This is really dark due to the fact I'll show you around my little home in a minute, which I shouldn't be in. I'm pretty peed because I will whistleblow on all NHS hospitals due to the fact I've even wheezing. I'm wheezing, I'm tired, I'm knackered, because this has been, I think, 8 days in a hospital, and I'm going on about different things because nobody but this little tiny hospital that we're in has been able to diagnose him. And what he's got, I'll have to talk about another time. I'm not, my mind's all over the place because I can't go home. I can't leave him. So I'm not really far from him. I'm actually in the car park where I've been living really for all this time and in the hospital. And do you know what? Our whole government, institutions, everything, as everybody knows, is wrong. But what people are not talking about is we don't have enough nurses. They're not getting paid enough. The ones that I'm seeing, and I've seen in all these hospitals, and I'll talk about Ben in a minute. I'll go on about millions of different things because I'm the most uncomfortablest person I've ever been in my whole bloody life. And, you know, I'm angry because he's been let down. And when I mean let down, I mean he's been neglected. And they have broken this Care Act of 2014 and 2022, the new Care Act. And it's like, this is how I feel. It's like we have been targeted and I have been kept in prison, really, in my own home since the 20th of March, 2020, with my son. And they've left me to it. All because I refused COVID jabs. If we're allowed to talk about that, but I don't really give a shit right now because I'm a mother who's got many issues myself. My son has been diagnosed with some real rare shit. And he's got that much complex needs as it is. And the government are saying, the institution, the NHS, they're saying that he needs social care. You know, they've refused him of care. Completely refused him of care. And our government are letting down all NHS hospitals. But forget the hospitals. What about our people? I've seen 15 ambulances. I've interviewed paramedics. I've told them, you know, am I okay to speak about things? And I'll do videos on it because it looks like my son's going to be here for a very long time. And they don't know which hospital to put him in because he's so complex. And I went into theatre again with him today. That's the 3rd time. You know, it's like Oh my God. I've seen so much. You know what? This government need to get all healthcare sectors inside out. It's absolutely sorted. I wish to God, right, and I really mean this, I pray to God that people can see what I am having to do as a mother is come and live in the back of a car. And I mean, I don't want to show my body because I've had to strip off. But let's see if I can get some lighting on. Right, so I'm living like this, look. That down there, I'm having to have as a wee pot. All these bags on bag lady. That's it's an old surgical gown that I've put across there for a bit of privacy. Thank God this car has got some, what do they call blinds? What do they call them? You know, this car, all this stuff, medications up there, it's like, this is where I've got to, sorry about my leg. This, right, I've had to hide a box there, that's medical shit. This car was full of medical shit. Right. Oh, that hurts. The ambulance had, I told them not to send anybody but paramedics, at least one of them, more of a technical side. And they couldn't. So then, pardon me, I had to go in the ambulance, even though this car was jam-packed. From a lot of it. I mean, we've got, in that hospital, we've took up that much room. It's unbelievable, I swear to God. With all his equipment. And I can't use his cough assist because we've got no, I haven't got a sterilised room, and all I'm having to do is worrying about Ben's breathing, Ben's medical conditions, Ben's stomach, emptying his bowels, doing everything that I can for him. And actually sitting down or standing up or doing whatever and telling everybody, this is what I think it is. This is what we need to eliminate. We've had to go private. I've been in theatres twice there. And there was an argument one time there saying they wouldn't accept him. And I went, well, you've already done it once, so get on with it, you know, because you've already broken rules. All because they didn't have an intensive care unit. So, you know, if my son's not complex, Mr. Keir Starmer, who needs to stop sending bloody money away to stupidness and put, you know, get our Navy in the borders, mate. I've seen enough. You come and live in this bloody car, right, being disabled as I am, having to put morphine patches all over me, right, yeah, me, all over me, so I can walk, because I don't know what else I can do for my son. Get your ass in these hospitals, and I'll tell you what, I'll show you every little mistakes, because you're not giving them enough money. And those nurses are working, and I know this because I'm doing an 8-person ficking job myself. You know, they're doing about 2 to 3 people's jobs. Have you seen the state of me? I'm like this because I can't fucking sleep. How can somebody sleep here and I was sleeping next to Ben in the bed in this chair thing, which I do in the day. I'm sleeping in the daytime when I'm next to him, unless I've got to go and do something with him. But you know, it's kind of like my mind is shot to shit. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It's probably going to bore people, but you know what? I feel homeless. This is so flicking. I'm trying not to swear. It is so lonely, and I've got no acupuncture. The pharmaceuticals in this country is disgusting. Making people wait, like my cousin today, an hour and a half just to get my medication urgently because they've left me without it, you know. And I'm telling you now, I'm sick and tired of giving arguments to this government, our institutions, pharmaceuticals, every doctor's, surgeries, all hospitals I've already been in, all due to COVID. My company fucking telling the government about lots of faulty PPE and a lot more. Writing a letter, but making sure I've copied everything to Mr. Boris Johnson. I think that was 7 pages. That was handwritten. You know, explaining about lungs, mate. You know, if people don't think I know about lungs, ask every hospital that I have been in what I've had to say to each and every surgeon and how much I have had to eliminate my own son's care. You know, why should I be saying, well, let's get this done, let's get that done, let's get a camera here, let's get... Fuck's sake, how many cameras does my son have to have? Because I keep saying, it's his stomach, and, oh yes, today, it is his stomach. It's his fucking bowel. Just as I keep saying. I told them all that. I've got a lot of issues with this government. A lot. And, you know, I am going to upload it to the YouTube channel. And if I lose people, I lose people. The thing is, England is absolutely on its arse. It don't have any money. And you know what? This car that I am living in, right, if these people try and charge me, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my scrubs off, right, which I'm wearing because I've got boils the size of a bloody golf ball. Oh man, I'm so angry with this country. Please, people with those dinghies, don't come. It's not worth it. You think you're all going to get healthcare here? Well, I've witnessed that much, mate. We don't care what colours we are. Doesn't matter. And, right, I've put to ambulance drivers. Maybe we should have a different system in this country. You know, instead of ambulance drivers doing nursing jobs as well. I mean, I know that much. It's like I've been a bloody reporter in all these places. And then through my company doing the COVID rubbish. You know, do you know, because my son is one of Britain's only unique with lung diseases and all sorts of else that's gone wrong with the fucking lungs. I have medical evidence that they should have used. And did they use it? Well, when it was too late. And then they said it didn't work. Well, it wouldn't have worked. You know why? They stuck everyone on ventilators. I'm a right moaning cow right now because it's cold. I've had to get my cousin to go back to my place to go and get Ben's house, not mine, to go and get some more scrubs and just clothes. I never ever expected to be sitting in a bloody car, and that hospital behind where my son is, not far. Because today, where he went for a procedure, another camera, but this time down his throat. Do you know what? He shat himself. You know, not literally, but even though he's been having major problems like that, but he was pooing it. He was like, "Mom, I don't want another camera. I've had enough." And they're not going to get cannulas in either, because all his veins are broken because of all his, since he was in my stomach, he was ill. God, that's bad. And God, I need something for my legs are freezing. And oh God, it's just bad. Anyway, he was so brilliant. He really was. He was really good. And now he's got to have kind of surgery and shit, and trying to do other tests. It's really bad, you know. Really, really bad. He has been sent home from hospitals because there's nothing wrong with him. Do you know what? I will keep making videos because I'm pissed with the whole systems. I've had enough. When I keep hearing how many people keep getting in this country, when I'm watching this country fail more and more and more and more because it hasn't got the funds, it hasn't got the money, it hasn't even got the equipment. We haven't even got pharma. We haven't got hardly anything. And you know what? Talking about the NHS, let's go about like a 10-year, what they're going to do within the next 10 years. Do you know what? They can turn it around. I could turn it around in 10 freaking months. In fact, 10 freaking weeks. And the first 10 days. The first 10 hours. Oh, God. I'm angry. I'm hurting. I'm in pain. And my little boy, he's 36, by the way. He's still my little boy. You know, he's my baby boy. Free speech in England is bullshit. Because you know what? I got blacklisted in COVID by solicitors. Oh, we don't have little black books. Oh, liar. They do, because she told me straight, you're blacklisted. Well, you blacklist me, but I'm still going to fight, and I've still got evidence, and I send my evidence away to other people. So, you know what, if anything happens to me, then well, other people have got the evidence. I'm done with this all. Fucking done. I'm coming to Downing Street and, pardon me, I think I might bring a ventilator for you to try. Because I think you should all try ventilators. See what it's like to go on one. See what it's like not to breathe. You know. See what it's like to be refused care. See what they're like, the justice system. I've got a problem with that too. I've got a problem with a lot of things in England. And I am not happy with how England are performing with our own people, no matter what race, colour. I do not give two hoots, right? Because I don't. Because as a child, right, all I had was I didn't really have many white friends, to be fair, but you know, and we all respected each other, man. And then like you've got, man, no one's got respect. And let's go on to Pip. Should we go on to Pip? Huh. Should we go on to mental health? Should we go on to alcoholism? Should we go on to drugs in this country? Shall we go on to the whole fucking lot? Because I know the whole lot. I'm not bragging. I'm not saying anything. I just want to tell Keir Starmer which the emails should have gone to you. Your MP failed. And I've had to tell her I was in another hospital with my son, which is, I already told her to get the emails to you, Kia. Right, so on the 20th, I have a meeting with your MP. But this is regarding my son's health. And after that, oh, and by the way, I've also asked her if I could be an MP impartial to all of parties. I don't really care about all the parties. I'm not interested in that. I'd like to be an MP so I can help out all your systems and actually guide you all into the right directions with a lot of people who know more than you lot. And I don't want pain. I'll sit there like others, do it from bloody home. I mean, how would you like to pee in a fucking pot, mate, down there? Oh, no, you wouldn't, would you? No. Would you do that? Do you know what? You come for me or my son, and I'm going to tell you what. I'll come for you then. That's not fresh. I'll just come there and say, how would you like it? How would you like it? You know, we helped you out in COVID. What you should be doing is listening to the people that actually have. I've got 36 years of a lot of things, mate. And I'm not bragging. I should be talking about Ben, but I can't talk about Ben because I just want to talk about the whole of Britain. And who don't get listened to is, our people. And then what happens to people when they open their gobs is, oh shit, we go to Nick. Well, if you put me in prison, you're going to have to prison Ben too, like you've imprisoned us anyway, in our own home, because you can't give him his care. You don't want me released out the house because I'm just coming to London to actually, I would like to meet you. No cameras, no nothing. I'd like to meet you. And I'd like to say firstly that, well, you know what? If I go, oh, for fuck's sake, that's how I talk. Man, how would you like it? You know what? I'm 57 years old with lots of problems. And I'm having to show Ben I don't have pain. I don't have nothing. I can walk properly. I can do this. I can do that. And then I come back in this car. I'm out in the car park. I'm trying to get my spasms gone. Oh my God, it's shit. I do not understand Britain. I do not understand why the Navy is not on our waters. And you know what? I'm not being funny. France, we need to sue them. Get our money back. And every dinghy that comes over, they pay. Pay for the bleeding not the public, but the people. You pay for them. You've sent them over. I don't care what waters they're in. Just don't come to ours. Because I'm going to tell you now, our people are dying because of yous. They're literally dying. Britain's dying. We're going to have nothing left. You know. How would all these countries like it if Britain got up off its arse, all of us, right? And we decided to go, let's get big cruise ships, right? And take the fucking lot of us to their countries. How would they like it? You know? Oh no, we'd get fucking shot. We definitely wouldn't get fed. Oh, and you wouldn't get PIP and housing and all that shite either. Oh, God. I've got a lot to say to Keir Starmer and the whole of Parliament. Because you live a day in my fucking shoes, but more so my son's. I've had to work out his fucking morphine. Not in this hospital. I've give this hospital the most guidance, and they've listened to it. They've listened to me, and, you know. I shouldn't be working out what drugs and what is wrong with my son. And actually, not just my son. I've diagnosed that many bleeding patients on wards. And I've explained to him, do this, do that, do this. Go to acupuncture. See? You know what? There's summer. I have it a lot. And what am I going to do? I got to live in a hospital. In a car. For how long? They wanted to send Ben home. Every hospital's done that. I went, do you know what I did? Oh, God, sorry about the big, long, shit-ass video no one's going to watch. But it don't matter. It's getting it off my chest. My mind is everywhere. And you can ask anyone, my mind's never like this. Never, ever. I'm never like this. I am shit hot I've got this photographic memory of whatever you want to call it. I don't remember names much, but oh my God, I'm pissed off with the whole systems. And living in this car while my son's in a not shitty hospital, but shitty bed, shitty stuff, and shitty ward that he really should be on a side room. You know, there's no dignity for people. Our people are not getting listened to. You know what? If we got listened to, right, then you're not going to get anyone moaning, are you? Huh? Well, you're going to get the odd percentage. Probably out of 100%, you'll probably get 25% of them moaning. Because you can't make everybody happy, can we? But you know what? What you can do is put the bloody country back to how it used to be. Bring back a lot of old shit, man, because it worked. It ain't working now, is it? And all this money that's going on in this, the war and troops. We haven't got troops to start with. Freaking hell, man. We used to have shit hot troops. I'd go on the front line. I wouldn't give a shit. But not for Britain. No thanks. No way would I do that for Britain. No way. I'm going to go because it's like too long of a video and I am sleep deprivated, even though I can't sleep, only with bed. It's crap. Anyway, government, NHS, doctors, pharmacies, and a whole lot more. Letters will be your way. And I'm looking forward to the 20th to seeing the MP on Teams meeting.